well as having the pendulum help guide us to some answers that you can ask. You'll have three questions, and on each card here, I have a yes, no, and a maybe. So I'll have the pendulum help guide us to choose the answer needed for you. Okay, Pisces, let's get on with this one. Let's see what we have. Pisces. Wow, there's quite a few very different things going on at the same time with you. I'm seeing that you're really championing on with a lot of major things. You are kind of like the victor of the family, let's say. You're very responsible, but at the same time, you're also wanting to. You're working towards. You're working towards something where you don't have to feel as responsible, so much responsibility on your shoulders. You're trying to live your life in the best way you can, and by being able to, as well as working so much or working on something that you're wanting to do. There's so much focus there, but you're also trying to branch out to other things also. But it's you definitely do things to the best of your ability, Pisces, and yeah, you're very much like the person that it could be your family or group of friends or people you work with that they actually do look up to you. It's like I'm getting the word champion a lot. You are the champion of your group, but you're very humble. You're very humble about these things. There's a lot of observation here about things that are going on. You're observing a lot of things. You're needing some space and change. And I see that you are constructing things in a way for those things to be put into place. Needing help also, don't be afraid to reach out to other people. I think you may be so used to doing everything on your own and having that independence, but don't be afraid to reach out because people will be more than happy to help you. So you can get to your desire quicker. There is an opportunity coming in, I see, for finance. Something could finally start moving, but I'm seeing here something to do with defense. I don't know if you're working with a defense lawyer, an attorney, or something. Something of a there's for some of you out there, of course, not necessarily everybody, but there's a big legal matter going on. And that shouldn't be ignored or delayed. I mean, just put, fully focus on that. And I do see that you are wanting to, but make sure that everybody has their, you have everyone's attention basically, because there is success there in this. And something to do with defense. Just make sure you have everything prepared and you can back everything up so there's no space for errors. So some of you out there, because there's a lot waiting for you. There's an abundance there waiting for you, Pisces. I see you're creating some. There's a very creative side here. Something that you're doing that's creative, and I see this allows for other opportunities to grow, to come in. That brings in a lot of much needed harmony in your life. And you do this successfully. And it's just a very, very nice feeling here. It's like you are ready to take these leaps. You're ready to make risks. And it's kind of like, well, you've earned that. And you're very much connected in so many different fields here as well. It's like you have your hand in so many different things, that you don't, there's almost no room for you to get bored. Yeah, and this leaves you with many open doors as well. Yeah, so, and if it's not to do with some court case, by the way, defense lawyer or something, there's something that you need to make sure you have everything done in terms of whatever legal matters there are, some contracts or whatnot. But it goes in your favor here. So you'll be hearing something about that soon. You could be You're invited to lots of different things, perhaps a wedding. I do see someone looking at you in a way of seeing you as their future, in a marriage or something like that, a long-term commitment here. And they very much are into you. But there's a question whether you'll be into them as much as they're into you. However, there is a strong possibility of the relationship working out really nicely. You will have other options also. So you'll be in a really good position when it comes to love because, there's no kind of, there's many opportunities basically. And you're waiting for the right one to come in. I don't think you just want to go with any person that comes along, no matter how much they like you. You're trying to be very in tune with your heart, but balancing it with your mind. And for those of you in a relationship, I do see something, the next step coming along, which, could be either moving in or marriage or something. And if you're just starting out, also, it's going in the right direction. I think, yeah, you'll be seeing some steady movement that leads to a breakthrough with a particular situation or a problem maybe that you've been going through. And there will be a resolution. There will be a resolution. You may be bouncing back and forth with a few things, Pisces. But that's just kind of like how you try and deal with things. Because there's so much going on. You're doing so many different things. It's like you could be, during the day have, one type of job, and then you go to school, and then you go to the gym, and then you go on a date. It's like, there's always a different variety of things that you do. And it's like, people look at you like, wow, how do you have that much energy? And you keep it very cool. You seem very cool, calm, and collected. But it's like, kudos to you, because you're really, really on your way to a lot of really great things if you just manage to keep a balance with it all and not stretch yourself too thin. Yeah. I quite admire the amount of things that you're able to handle, even if it's just mentally, but you are also allowed to take a break. Don't forget. Okay. Now let's go to our questions. Think of your first question. You can pause the video if you like to think about it. Okay. We have a yes, no, and maybe. Okay. All right. When you're ready, we'll have the pendulum here guide us. Okay, please guide us to the answer for Pisces' first question. It can go either left, right, or stay in the center. Let's see. For Pisces, please. Let's see where it goes. Okay. It looks like it's going towards the left. It looks like, yeah. Is this the card? Okay. All right. And here we have a yes, Pisces. To your first question, it is a yes. Okay. I'll shuffle these cards and think of your second question now. Okay. All right. And when you're ready, okay, please guide us to the answer for the second question from Pisces, please. Where will you guide us to? Let's see. Okay. Maybe staying in the center. Okay, yeah, you see how that changes? It's going up and down. Definitely the center one. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Oh, there you go, Pisces. A yes again. It is a yes. Yes to your question. Giving you the go-ahead, or it's the right time, depending on your question. Okay, third and final question now. Third and final question. Okay. When you're ready, Pisces, please guide us to the answer for the third question for Pisces, please. Okay. Let's see where this one. I feel like it looks like it's going towards the right. Okay, it's going towards the right. Is this the card? Yeah, very still. Ooh, and we have another yes. So far, you're the only sign that's had 3 yeses, I think. Well, there you go, Pisces. It's a yes, yes, yes. A win-win situation. All right, Pisces. Well, I hope that helped in some way and that you enjoyed it. Please.